Ear training for the prep level. Turn to the page that says ear training at the top. The first section is questions 1 through 6. You will hear an interval. Circle the interval from the pair of intervals that you hear. For example, let's do number 1 together. This will be a freebie. You could hear an interval of a second, which is the first interval and the first measure there at number 1. Or you could hear a fifth, which is the second interval of that pair. So I would play which is the interval of a fifth. So you would circle the second measure there, the interval of a fifth. Now before we go on to questions 2 through 6, let's review all the intervals through the fifth. If you hear a second, it will sound like the beginning of a scale, the do, re, or if played together, it sounds like chopsticks, the beginning. If you hear a third, it'll sound like the beginning of a major triad, or the beginning of Kumbaya, the first two notes. If you hear a fourth, it sounds like the beginning of Here Comes the Bride, or Bingo. Or you can simply sing up the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4 until you get to the note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and if you hear a fifth, it sounds like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so let's move on to number 2. Circle the interval that you hear from the pair. It'll either be a fourth or a second. Again. Last time. Number 3. Do you hear the interval of a third or a fourth? Again. Last time. Number 4. Do you hear the interval of a fifth or a third? Again. Last time. Number 5. Do you hear a fifth or a fourth? Again. Last time. Number 6. Do you hear a second or a third? Again. Last time. Okay, for the next section, questions 7 through 12, you'll hear a pentascale. It'll either be major, which is always the first measure, the first pentascale, or it will be minor, which is the second measure, the second pentascale. Number 7, do you hear major or minor? Circle the one you hear. Again. Last time. Number 8. Do you hear major or minor? Again. Last time. Number 9, major or minor. Again. Last time. Number 10, major or minor. Again. Last time. Number 11, major or minor. Again. Last time. Number 12, major or minor. Again. Last time. For the next section, questions 13 through 18, you will hear a triad. If you hear a major triad, circle the first triad of the pair. If you hear a minor, circle the second triad of the pair. Here's number 13. Again. Last time. Number 14. Again. Last time. Number 15. Again. Last time. Sixteen. Again. Last time. Number 17. Again. Last time. Number 18. Again. Last time. Number 19. You see two melodies in that box. If you hear the top melody, you'll notice that it skips down. If you hear the bottom melody, it steps down there. So which one do you hear? Circle the melody that you hear. Number 19. Again. Last time. Number 20. If you hear the top melody, it skips down here and skips down again. If you hear the bottom melody, it steps down. Which one do you hear? Here we go, number 20. Again. Last time. All right, for questions 21 and 22, you'll circle the rhythm that you hear. In each box you see a pair of rhythms. Do you hear the rhythm on the top or the bottom? Here we go, number 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, number 22. Do you hear the top rhythm or the bottom rhythm in that box? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And last time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations! That's it for the prep level.